Everyone will agree with me when I say that it is very easy for us to dwell in the past. I mean, the past is one of the easiest places to stay in because it reminds you of what you could have done. And this is the reason why most of us hide and shy away from dealing with our present. So today we're going to talk about the art of mindful living and finding peace in the present. Welcome to another episode of A Dash of Colors. I'm your host, Mimi, and I am thrilled to embark on this journey of self-discovery and personal growth with you. Today, we're diving into the transformative world of mindful living, which is a practice that can lead to finding peace in the present moment. Now, mindfulness is a practice that involves being fully present in the moment without judgment. It can have a profound impact on our mental health and emotional well-being. In this episode, we're going to be exploring what mindfulness is, its benefits, and practical techniques to incorporate mindfulness into our daily lives. Now, in our fast-paced and often chaotic lives, the art of mindful living offers a precious gift, which is the ability to be fully present, embrace each moment, and find tranquility amidst life storms. So, why is this practice so important, and how can we cultivate mindful living? To begin with, I would want us to understand that mindfulness is the practice of being fully aware of the present moment without judgment. It involves paying attention to your thoughts, what you feel, your emotions, sensations, and surroundings in a non-critical way. Now, why is mindful living very crucial? I believe that mindful living is quite important because one, it reduces stress and promotes emotional well-being. It enhances our ability to make clear and deliberate choices. And finally, it allows us to savor the beauty of life's simple moments. Now, most people are often stuck in the past. And being stuck in the past means you're often judgmental and very self-critical of your present. Now, the reason why I am exploring all of the strategies, or I will be exploring all of the strategies, is because I want us to learn how to stay in the present. And this is something that I am actively trying to learn myself. Now, let's dive into some practical strategies that can help us cultivate the art of mindful living. One, daily mindful practices. You have to dedicate each time of your day for mindful exercises such as deep breathing. Like, I just realized that most of us, we don't know how to breathe. Like, we cannot do a proper breathe in and breathing out. And you might think, what is she talking about? But yes, there's actually a research that believes that most grown-ups do not know how to breathe properly. So you could go on YouTube and learn how to breathe properly. You breathe from your stomach and not from your heart. So you can practice exercises such as deep breathing, meditation, etc. Now, another thing that you could do is mindful eating. How many times have you paid attention to the flavor of the food you're eating? Like, you're eating to identify the individual flavors in your meal. It might seem like too much because you feel like you have a lot of things going on in your life, but these are simple exercises that you can do to stay in tune with yourself so you don't get carried away by all the life challenges that you have to deal with. So mindful eating can help you practice mindfulness. You can pay attention to the colors of your meal, the texture of the meal, and even the flavors like I mentioned. Eat slowly and savor each bite. Now, 3, mindful walking. I know that people are often in a haste. People like us, we often have something that we want to do. We're always running or dashing out to do something. But have you ever walked and intentionally walked? Like, you are paying attention to every step you take. Now, when walking, you could focus on each step, your breath, and the sensation in your body. You can focus on how the wind slaps on your body and how your body moves on the ground or the grass, wherever you're taking the walk. You have to tune into the sounds and sights around you. Number 4, mindful communication. Listen before you speak. Listen before you speak. I know it is very difficult for us to pay attention to whatever thing that we want to say, but we have to learn to listen actively and without judgment, especially when talking to others. Be present in your conversation. I struggle with this a lot because I always have something I want to say to counter what someone else is saying, and I am practicing because I've had a very important person in my life complain about this, so I am working on it. So, strategy 5, practice gratitude. I am a huge fan of gratitude. In fact, before I even pray any kind of prayer, asking for anything in this my life, I always thank first. I could spend the bulk of my time offering gratitude to God before I can ask for anything, because I understand that there is this atmosphere that gratitude creates. So you have to cultivate gratitude by reflecting on the things you're thankful for every day, like every single day. You can write this on your journal. You can consciously talk about it to yourself before you sleep. Now, this has a way of promoting a positive outlook on life. Like, you look at life from the perspective that things will always be fine. Now, to provide a deeper understanding of this, I'm just going to mention that mindfulness is paying attention to yourself, paying attention to how you live every single day, because most of us are obsessing over the past or too engrossed with the future. Nobody lives in their present. You don't pay attention to your environment, what's happening around you, what's going on right now, how you're sitting, how the wind is coming into the small wind coming through your windows, and even the fan and the air conditioning. You don't pay attention to all the movements around you. You're so engrossed with what your future could be, and you're obsessing over how bad or good the past was. So you have to remember that the art of mindful living is a journey. It is not a destination, as always. It's about bringing your full attention to whatever you're doing. Whether it is sipping your tea, walking in nature, or even having a simple conversation. Before we wrap up today's episode, this is a simple quote. Life is always available, only in the present moment. If you abandon the present moment, you cannot live the moments of your daily life deeply. So that's all for today's episode of A Dash of Colors. Join me tomorrow for day 13 as we continue our 30-day self-help challenge with another engaging topic. Until then, remember to practice the art of mindful living, and remember that the present moment holds the key to peace and fulfillment. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to turn on the notification so that you will be the first to know when tomorrow's episode comes up. So stay positive, stay present, and keep growing. My name is Bibi. This is A Dash of Colors, and I'll see you tomorrow.